Good morning and welcome back to Mac Farms. It's been a while since we've done any videos. Been a very busy year last year, so maybe if we have time, we'll talk about all the things I did last year. Been on the property almost 2 years, not quite yet. And when I was getting the property, I knew I was going to want to do a garden. What I didn't know is how much the gardening bug would bite me, and how much I would end up doing. So we're kind of standing in front of my outdoor little seed area. So basically I start the seeds inside. If we have time, I'll show you that area. And then as they're getting bigger, I start bringing them out so that way they can get acclimated. Plus, also, realistically, I just run out of room. So if we have time, we'll go into that today. Here in a few minutes, I will show you the garden area. We keep expanding it, adding more beds. The biggest challenge I have here is, okay, I think we had some technical difficulties, but we're back. All right, so right before I think the camera messed up, I was talking about the biggest challenge here is we have Bermuda grass. And I don't know if anyone else has dealt with Bermuda grass. It does not like to die. At first, I just covered it up with cardboard, put my raised beds on top. I thought, oh, that'll solve the problem. It will not. So the grass, it grows as a rhizome. It will eventually, as the cardboard breaks down, work its way up into your bed. Like, there's just no, like, stopping it. So, sorry, a little windy out here. Feels good, but it's a little windy. So the solution has been cover it, get it to die as much as possible. So either by cardboard or solarization. So clear plastic, heating up the soil, trying to kill it off. And then afterwards, because I don't have a tiller, I'm doing it manually. I basically go through with the pick fork, and basically dig down, rip up the rhizome, and just continue to clear it a couple feet down until I've got all the rhizome out, and then expand it. So that's been fun. So it's been a little challenging to expand the garden area, but we've done quite a bit. So, but the real reason I wanted to kind of get on here this morning is, so I ordered a bunch of bare root trees. I've got a small area that I've been wanting to kind of create a little orchard in. So it's all backyard orchard style. So smaller trees, closer spacing. I ordered a couple cherry trees last year. They're in the front landscape bed. And then I've got, a few other trees I've gotten. So we just received our order. Man, it is noisy out here today. We just received our order from Bay Laurel Nursery. So no affiliation, no sponsorship. They're just a really good nursery. They sell bare root trees and they'll ship it to you. So we ordered a 4-in-1 low chill apple, a 4-in-1 low chill peach, a Florida home pear, hood pear, Arctic star nectarine, and desert dawn nectarine. So all these are low chill. They're all put on root stocks that are good for my soil and my climate. So these are all my bare root trees that we've got. Like this is my 4-in-1 peach. I mean, just look at that thing. It's when this thing starts to produce fruit, basically for about 2-3 months, I'll have peaches ripening. So I'm extremely excited about that. Obviously, fruit trees are a lot more work than just regular garden, and it's a bigger investment. It takes more time. If you can order them by bare root, it saves you some cost. So I highly recommend that. So I've cleared the area where we're going to be putting the fruit trees in. I've been working on that area for a while. So basically later on I will jump back on here and we'll show you the fruit trees when they're in the little orchard row. Here in a minute I'm going to show you the garden. Okay, so we're in the garden area. So when we started, it was originally just literally those 4 beds over there. Then we added another bed and another bed, and we just keep adding beds. We've added beds all along the back fence over there. So looks crazy. Unfortunately, it's just I work a full-time job and have a family, so yeah, I do as much as I can, but sometimes it gets a little crazy out here. That's all right. So some of we've been harvesting basically really all winter long. We've got broccoli, cauliflower, cabbages, Brussels sprouts. We've got onions going. We've got all kinds of lettuces going, carrots. We've got radishes. Got my garlic going. Asparagus is woken up and going crazy. So we've got collard greens, beets. We've got Swiss chard, kale, lettuces, potatoes. We've got a lot of things going. I'm gonna grab a carrot. Look at these carrots. It would be one of the smaller carrots. Alright, so unfortunately my GoPro keeps timing out or something. I don't know why. It's being a pain today. But this is the garden area. We're going to be expanding it more over the next couple weeks. We've got more beds we're going to be putting in. Eventually, I wouldn't mind trying to do an area where it's in ground. Everything's been raised beds up until this up until this point. Either raised beds or like containers. So as I expand, I'm going to try to do an area where it's going to be in ground. Gives you the ability to plant some more things. B, it's a different style, and I want to start kind of like experimenting with that as well. So we're gonna pivot to work on the orchard after I get all the trees in and we've got everything done over there. I will bring you guys over there to check that out. So we're gonna work on that today, and when we get that done, we'll show you what that looks like.